Hi everyone, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY This is take 2. I started once before and got off track. So on this video, I'm going to show you a blast from the past of a bunch of the Christmas projects that I did last year. 90% of them are using a Maker Studio products. They're gelling, they're stencils, you know, all that kind of wonderful stuff that they have to offer. So I'm going to drop a pin in just a minute so that you can hop over there if you'd like to look. But what gave me this idea was, oh my gosh, my camera is sinking. I'm having one of those days. Do you guys ever have those? What got me started thinking that it might be fun to pull out one of my tubs was when I shared this picture, and I got such an amazing response from this Christmas tree folded book with glitter and stencils and ribbon that I showed earlier. So as you're hopping on, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm just trying to drop a pin. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's see, can I get this? Yes, it worked. Okay. So I thought we would just kind of go through the box and see what's in there, and that maybe it'll get you excited for what we'll be doing this coming Christmas season. Okay, I'm going to start with this bag. Well, I'll start with this. This was a super cute folded Christmas tree decoration with glitter. That didn't do very well in my box for the last few months, but these are super easy. I'll probably do something like this again this season. And I thought I'd just put all my stuff here as we're going along. Okay, so let's look in this bag right here. I am trying to get everything organized, but whew, when you do as many projects as I do, it's hard. Okay, these were the tassels that I made for my Christmas tree. These are the ones that I made using champagne corks. Now, not everybody has champagne corks, so if you don't, you can literally just roll your paper, and you can use books, sheet music, whatever you, scrapbook paper, wrapping paper, whatever you want to use to make this project. But I used champagne corks for this one. And these were so cute, and I had so much fun doing them, and we'll probably do something similar to that again this year. And then I made a bazillion different ornaments. Let's see, what's in here? This is my glitter, my glittery stack of stuff that I'm gonna be sorry I got it out, because once glitter gets on something, it travels throughout the whole house. Okay, this was a little tag ornament that I made. Here's another little ornament that I made. All of these are using stencils from Maker Studio. And then these were some drop cloth little banner ornaments that I made using the Christmas stencils that they had last year. I'm not sure what they'll have this year, but I know they'll have stuff. And here was a bigger ornament that I made with that awesome bird stencil that I love so much. Let's see, am I going way too fast? Yeah, not all these stencils are available at Maker Studio anymore. Somebody's just asking me that. And not all of them are in stock right now. So I can't do anything about that, but I can show you these projects to give you some ideas. Okay, while I was visiting my mom in Boise, like in October, I got all these little silver these at a thrift store. These are little tart cups. So I made some cute ornaments with those. These are like silver plated drink coasters that I used. I stenciled sheet music and glued it to them. There's one, here's another. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have glitter for days. Here's another, and I'm seeing all kinds of glue strings too. Last year I had so much fun, you guys. I made every single ornament that was on my Christmas tree here in the family room. I'll just show you all these real quick, and then we'll go on to something else. And then here was one of the big tart little tin things. Okay, oh my gosh, there's glitter everywhere. Okay, let me throw these off to the side and I'll pull something else out. And I'm gonna hopefully get my box organized when I put all of this away. Okay, I did do some fun, I made this pillow sleeve last year. And you guys, this was 2 napkins that I really liked the fabric from Target. And we just hot glued them together, and then I put this pretty stencil on it. What do you think? That's cute, huh? So if you can't find the pillows that you want exactly, but there's some napkins that you're in love with, you can use those for that. And then these were just some little napkins that I made that we used at Christmas. Where did you put the silver DIY drink coaster? I put them on the Christmas tree. And it was fun, and it was pretty. Okay, here's some more glitter. Oh my word. I don't know if I'm gonna show you everything here because it's a mess. We'll just go through it real quick. Okay, these were little pillow ornaments that I made. This one I made in honor of my son and his fiance getting married. Isn't that cute? There's just stuffing inside of that, and this is drop cloth. This is the same idea, but I made it using some canvas. That was on the tree. Here's another one, similar idea. It's really hot in Georgia too. What is the little metal trays you have on the Christmas stencils? I'm not sure what that question is. There were some little tarts. If you're just hopping on, when this is all done, go back and watch this video on replay. This one was so pretty. I loved this one. The bow needs to be fluffed up a little bit, and I need to pull off some of the strings, but I loved that one. Oh my gosh, you should see my desk. It's a disaster. Okay, let me throw these over here. I will probably use some of those ornaments this coming year, I think, unless I decide to do a completely different theme, because my theme last year was black and white, okay? I made a whole bunch of these kind of ornaments. They're just glass balls that I filled with snowflakes in different shapes, and then I stenciled them. Okay, there's a whole bunch in here. We're not going to go through all of those. This was a cute one though that I did like. I put some reindeer antlers on that, and then I just did little dots. I can't even remember what I used of red, and then I put ho 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 over here. So, oh, and also these ones I filled with those little snow bead things. Some of them I filled with that artificial snow. Do you guys like this idea? Because I could occasionally just pull out a box. I have like 8 of them, and we could look at what is in there, and it, you know, might give you some fun ideas. Okay, these are a whole bunch of ornaments that are black. So this one, and they're just those little unfinished wood pieces that I painted and stenciled. There's lots of them. I mean, I had a whole like 9-foot tree to cover, so I had a lot to make. Okay, and then here's some cute ones that are bigger. And these ones I had to put on a sturdier branch. These are just little square blocks that I painted and stenciled and glued this ribbon on. This is a really cute one. All is calm. Now, if you're just hopping on, all of the stencils that I used for these projects for last year at Christmas, are from a maker studio. I dropped a pin down at the bottom. They're not all available anymore. And some of them are still available, but they're out of stock. So I'm just showing you all these things to give you some ideas. If you see something you love, you can click on that link and go to Maker Studio and see if they have it. If they don't, just know that they'll be getting in, you know, all kinds of new stuff for this year at Christmas. And their stock will be replenished from time to time. So if there's something that you gotta have, just keep checking back. Okay, what else do I have in here? Let's see. Oh, this was just a little sit-about that I made. Isn't it cute? And it has one of those, whatever you call these, kind of, I think my friend Melanie Ferguson is the one who came up with the messy bow idea. And I believe that's what this is. And then I just put a little piece of round wood on it, and it just sat on my table. And it was cute. Oh, and here's another one. This stencil is available right now. I saw it this morning, I think. Yeah. And it says, "Oh dear, Christmas is here." So I stenciled a piece of sheet music. I put it inside of this frame, and I put the glitter around the edge inside. Okay, and then I have some books that are heavy. I made a ton of book projects last year. These were paperback books that I ripped the front and back cover off of, and I stenciled these words on the spine of them. I tied them together with this black and white ribbon and some twine, and then I stenciled the front. Isn't that cute? That's one. Oh no, here's more ornaments. Same idea as what I've already showed you. And I have another tree in here with, this is a little wood base, and it's a disaster. Okay, this was kind of a fun project. And I just used this as a garland on my tree. I just took a long piece of this burlap ribbon and I stenciled words on it, and then I tied these little bows in between. I'm gonna go so slow so you can see them. And it was really cute. I got a super good reaction or response to these when I showed this, how to do this. And these stencils that are on this project here, I think they are available from a maker studio if you're interested. So there's a link down at the bottom if you want to look at those. Okay, what else do I have in here? Oh, these were cute. I made these at my sister's house. I remember. Isn't it funny how you remember where you did certain projects and what was going on in your life? Anyways, I see lots of you guys on there. Hey, Peggy, thank you so much for the sweet little goodie that you sent me of those buttons and that like medallion. It was fun. It's fun to receive happy mail, and I just really appreciate it. Okay, so for these are just wood slices. I had not gotten brave enough to use my husband's drill yet at this point. So next year, if I do some stuff like that, I'll drill a hole in it so I don't have to glue stuff on the back. And I did a bunch of different styles. And then I used these little black and white beads that go along with the whole theme of the tree. Yeah, somebody's saying they love the connection with the projects. Oh my gosh. So last year before Christmas, I was a glitter maniac. That's about the time my husband kicked me out of the kitchen. He didn't really, but he got sick of the glitter everywhere. And so I took his office and I stole half of the room, and that's about when I started getting this craft side set up. And I'm so glad I did, because you know, I can have as much glitter in here as I want. Anyways, this was cute. I did a ton of glitter on that. All right, what else is in here? I don't even remember. I haven't looked at these things in so long. Okay, and then I did a whole bunch of these little tags with stencils. I loved this one. I feel like this is still available. Let's see. There's 2 Christmas stencils that are available at a maker studio, and there's a pinned link at the very bottom if you want to look. And I stenciled both sides of these because, you know, they're always getting flipped around on the tree. And this one I did with white and glitter. Okay, and then what is this? Oh my goodness, I forgot about these. Okay, these were just that pressed wood that I painted, and I wanted them to sort of look like faux shiplap. So you guys, I just used a ruler and a pencil to draw those lines on there. Here's another one. Okay, let me get that. That's our home phone. And we only ever get telemarketers calling us on our home phone, so I know I didn't miss anything. Okay, and this is a huge bag of more of those the sheet music tassels. We've already looked at those. Let's see what else do I have. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should have sorted this out. Oh, this was cute. You guys know how much I love drop cloth. I use it for everything. So I just made this little drop cloth banner, and then I used some of this little wood trim that I got at Hobby Lobby in the wood area. I painted them and glued them on, and isn't that a cute little banner? Yeah, I thought that was darling. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this completely. So while I was visiting my sister, I wanted to figure out how to make salto ornaments. Have you guys ever done those? Where did you get the sheet music? The sheet music I got multiple times at my local Goodwill. Some of it is clarinet music, some of it's xylophone, some of it's marching band music. Some of it's really vintage and sort of yellowed, and some of it was like, you know, a child's trumpet music from their high school. But it was super inexpensive, and I didn't feel bad cutting it up. So that was the answer to one of those questions. Okay, so I wanted to remember how to do those salto ornaments, and we did. We made these, you guys. All different crosses that have, this year I may spray them and then paint them. I don't know. I just used cookie cutters from Hobby Lobby. This was a fun project to do at my sister's house. So that was those. And it took a while to figure out what was gonna work and what wasn't. And there was a couple of hearts. Anyways, those I want to definitely put back in a safe spot, not at the bottom, because I don't want these to be crunched. Okay, what else do I have in here? Oh, I have another book. Oh my gosh, I thought I gave this one away. This is the one that it's a little crunched. This tree is wonky. Anyways. So these just sit. You can't close them, but they just sit on your bookshelves or whatever you want. And you can see that after I got the pages folded, you just fold from the top to the bottom, making a triangle. Then I put some glue on it and I sprinkled glitter all over, and then I stenciled. And this Vintage Santa is available right now if you're looking for Christmas stuff. I also put glitter on the edges of this book. And a few people asked me earlier today if I did something on the outside of the book, and here's what it looks like. No, I did not, because you can't see it. It's just gonna sit. It doesn't close. See what I mean? So no, I didn't bother to decorate the back of it. Okay, and this was just a silly little sit about, but sometimes you have an idea. This looks kind of like a present to me. It was just a block of wood. I painted it, and then I distressed it. You can see on the edges. And then I stenciled it, and I did the same kind of little Melanie Ferguson messy bow thing on the top as I did with this one. I love these kind of little sit-abouts that you're making out of something that is nothing, you know? Those are my favorite kind of projects. And then last for Christmas, and then I want to show you some tea towels, is this. I made this. And this was in my kitchen. And the idea was to have it be 3D. So these little trees, I remember, I got them in the dollar section at Target. And then I put those little bells on the top, and then I did the ribbon around it. And I never just do one side of a sign. I also did this side. And these stencils, I think, are still available. You have to look at that link that I pinned at the very bottom. Oh dear, Christmas is here. Anyways, isn't that cute? I just had this in a book stand in my kitchen. Oh my word, I have a lot to put away. Okay. So, I just thought I'd run through a few of the tea towels. These are just the ones that I saw when I opened the door where all my craft stuff is stored. And this was a set I made last year. This literally was my most favorite stencil that Maker Studio ever had. They'll get it again. They don't have it right now. It sold out like so quick. It's an awesome stencil. And I hung it on my oven with this black and white tea towel. And on the other side, I did his Love Endures Forever. That was cute. And then here was another one that I did, Christmassy. And this one says, delight yourself in the Lord and he shall give you the desires of your heart, Psalm 37:4. And then we did some of this cute little ribbon that looks like bandana material on the bottom. I don't know if that stencil's available right now. I kind of don't think it is. And here's another one with that trust in the Lord with all your heart. These tea towels that have the ribbon on the bottom of them, for the most part, they're just for looks. They're not too clean to dry dishes with, or, I mean, they could be if you want, if you heat set them with an iron, which I always do that. These were made using a Maker Studio gel art ink. But they're too pretty. I mean, the first time you wash or dry something with this, it's not going to look fabulous like this. And if you wash it, then it really won't. Okay, here was another one that I made using one of the original stencils from a Maker Studio. Home is where the heart is. It's a big stencil, and I just used the inside part of it. And then back here was another stencil that I think they still have that says thankful, grateful, blessed in red and black ink. Okay, and then these are kind of fun. I haven't, I kind of forgot about this stencil, but it's a really cute stencil. It's all different pieces of a place setting. And so these are just napkins that I stenciled. Here's one with the white ink on a black napkin. And there's also a place setting in that same stencil set. And then these were last fall. These were last fall, and I have this silly movie that I love before Halloween that you guys might like it too. It's the Hocus Pocus movie. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not exactly a Christian movie, but I just have good memories of that, and I can let go of all the witch business and just have fun with it. And one of my favorite lines in that movie is the line where one of the three sisters says, "I smell children." So I made this tea towel, and I put that on it using, I think this is Alphabet 3 from a Maker Studio. Isn't that cute? I think so too. And then I made this one also that says, and basically it was the trick or treat, smell my feet. Is that something that you guys said when you were little? My dad always said that when he would take us trick-or-treating. And then these were the tea towels that we made just recently using the Southern Sayings. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's an overwhelming amount of craft projects. Hours and hours of crafting and tons of glitter, but I thoroughly enjoyed every single moment, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this video too. If you're just hopping on, as soon as I'm done here, go back to the beginning and watch it on replay so that you can see all the things that we did. And what I hope this video will do for you is it'll give you ideas of different projects that you can do for Christmas, or really for any time of the year, that you can put your own particular design style, you know, with the colors that you love for your kind of interior or for gifts. I want you guys to get ideas that you can make your own. So I hope that watching this Christmas rerun and little tea towel rerun was that for you. Feel free to sprinkle if you would like to. I forgot to say that. I'm going to hop off now and I will answer any questions that you guys have. If you're interested in those stencils though, I did pin a link at the very bottom that will take you directly to the Maker Studio section on their website that is all the stencils. And then from there you can look around. So anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope to see you tomorrow for my Christ and Crafting video, and it's Ephesians 3:20. Well, really Ephesians 3. And you know what? I was doing a little studying yesterday, and I think one of the things that I'm going to talk about is how this helps me. When I am reading some verses from the Bible that are sort of difficult to comprehend, I go to Bible Gateway. I don't know if you guys do that. I do this all the time. And I'll click on the message translation. That's like common everyday talk. So sometimes that helps me get a better perspective of what the scripture's saying. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow too. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.